Hello and welcome to this video wherein I'm going to talk about something which is very important for every international student coming to Canada. My name is Anushka Gandhi and I welcome you all to this video. So like the title already says, I'm going to mention about something which every international student is concerned about before coming here. Is it the accommodation? No. Is it the housing? Is it the transit? Is it the food? Definitely not. You know what that is? It's the part time jobs in Canada. So, I would like to start with a little story time here. So, this is a very funny story. I just wanted to showcase the reality of urge to find jobs in Canada. Again, it couldn't be common here. It's very personal. It happened to me, so this is just my own story. I wouldn't push it up to everyone here. Again, this is not to compare, or it's not to give you a generalized idea of urge to find jobs, but again, this is just a reality of how an international student could be in an urge, in an intention to find part-time jobs. Again, just a disclaimer out there, there was no financial pressure, there was no pressure from the family to find a part-time job here. It was only and only the self urge to be financially independent and to be earning the excitement to be earning in dollars instead of rupees. So this is a story. It was the first day of our college. We had this orientation program and all going on. So as soon as this orientation was done, the first thing which me and my friends did was ran. We literally rushed into the Xerox machine area. So this is something like the photocopy machine room, wherein you can just go and print out stuff that you need. So the first thing which we did was we printed 10, 20, 30. No, we literally printed tons of resumes just in order to make sure we've got enough supply of resumes with us in case we need to post it to any hiring places. So that's what the first thing was, which we did in the first day of our college. So that was just a story time. Again, do not take it very personally. This was just an excitement, the first day of our college, the first time of finding a job in Canada. So it was just out of that. Okay, so getting back to the topic again, I do not want to distract myself to 10 different things. Let's get back to the topic. I am going to talk about the reality of part-time jobs, a little bit, just a brief idea of how the situation out there is at the moment, how easy it is to find jobs or how difficult it could be. I would urge you all to stay tuned until the end of this video because I'm going to cover literally most common accessible routes of finding part-time jobs in Canada, especially if you're new here. Again, I'm also going to give you a hands-on experience as to how to access two famous job finding websites here. I would not like to take the names there. You could get to know if you stay tuned to the end of this video. Okay, so the first and the easiest way to start your job hunt here in Canada is to find the hiring places. So there's a trend of putting signboards outside of the stores here in Canada which are hiring. So just take a tour of your city, go by the public transit, get down at places wherein they put the board outside of hiring. So if you know they're hiring, just take your resume and get it to them. Now, in terms of that, I would like to put a disclaimer out there. Do not give your resumes to any random employee working at the store. Try to find the hiring managers there. So hiring managers here in Canada work full time, so you need not worry about that. Anytime you go to the store, if not the hiring manager, you would at least find the shift manager there. So instead of handing over your resumes to any random person, any random employee, just go and hand it over to a responsible person who takes the responsibility of hiring people. Just find each and every store by hook or by crook and get your resumes in their hand. So that's the one type 1 of finding a job. Now there is a type 2 wherein you can always just randomly disperse your resumes. So you can go to main places wherein you can find a lot of stores in a row. For example, downtown here in Canada is somewhere you can find tremendous amounts of store, a variety of different stores, and you can just randomly give your resumes to them. Again, if they are not hiring anyone, if they mention that to you, do not worry, just still hand your resume over to the hiring manager and let them know that you are interested in finding a job. So even if they're not hiring at the moment, in future if they happen to do, ask them to contact you. Again, you can, since you will be meeting the hiring manager, it's always better to give them a brief idea about the skills, about your desires, about how much you think you are capable of working in that environment. Again, it's an optional thing. If you just want to hand over a resume, just do that. That's pretty much it. The third thing is finding a recruitment agency. So this is something which is pretty common. Like in any other country, you would find tons of recruitment agencies here in Canada. So it's pretty simple, it's free, you just have to go there, you just have to register yourself, and that is all about it. You have to give your resume, a little bit about yourself, and that's all. They will be getting in touch with you once they have any part-time jobs which is suitable for you. Now these recruitment agencies have a tendency of asking you about what's your niche, what kind of jobs you're looking for. As long as it's a part-time thing, do not go into a lot of depth, do not be choosy in that case. Just keep your preferences open so that you can find a job at your earliest convenience. So this was the third thing. Now the fourth thing which I would like to mention is finding the job finding websites. So like I said earlier, there are two main websites here, and although there are a lot of websites, I mean, they're like numerous, they're like countless websites which you can access to find jobs in Canada, but the two most used, most accessible, most easy to operate, most easy to find jobs, the two websites are Indeed, which is indeed.ca, and Kijiji. Now Kijiji is something which is very similar to OLX in India. It's like a website wherein you can sell things, you can buy things, and you can post things. So this is wherein a lot of employers post their vacancies. I have had a very positive experience with Kijiji. There's been a very rare moment wherein I have not received or have not heard back from someone wherein I have applied on Kijiji, but again, Kijiji is the most trustworthy website in my case. But again, it's very personal to me. It couldn't be in your case. You could have had a bad experience with Kijiji. It's just my opinion. I have had a very, very nice experience with Kijiji in terms of finding jobs. The second most widely used website for job finding is Indeed.ca. So Indeed has got a wide variety of job listings. You can literally go from finding a labor job to a manager position. You've got a wide variety there. Again, Indeed has not been that lucky for me in terms of finding a job, but still I would like to put it out there. The initial jobs in my life in Canada have been through Indeed. So again, it is still in my favorite list. So these are a few of the things which I would like to mention. I am going to give you a hands-on experience, a very quick experience of how to access jobs on Indeed and Kijiji. So please stay tuned throughout this video. It's almost about to finish, so please keep calm. It's almost there. You have made it till here. You can make it till the end. Okay, so this is the last thing which I would want to put it out there. Again, it couldn't be of much importance to you, but still, it could still be a little effective. References here are a lot effective here in Canada. If you have some known person here, if you have your friends here, if you have literally anyone whom you know, try to get references from them in terms of finding at least your first job. So if you, for example, if there's a friend who works in a Burger King store, you can just ask him to give your reference so they can hire you. So next time when they happen to hire, they will take you as their first priority because there is a reference given by their own employee. So references do miracles here in Canada. So please, if you know someone, get in touch with them right away. So this was all about today's video, I guess. Again, I have heard a lot of people saying it's very difficult to find jobs in Canada. I have heard a lot of anxiety. I've heard people having a lot of anxiety for not having jobs in Canada, or in having anxiety even before coming to Canada. So I would just like to put it out there. I have never had any issue like that. I've never seen a single person not having a part-time job in Canada while studying. So please be rest assured, you will definitely find a job. It could be a little tricky finding a job during your initial days, only because you do not have any past Canadian job experience. But once you have at least one job experience on your resume, trust me, rest of your job hunt would be like a breeze. So please do not worry about that. And so rest assured, they've got tons of job openings coming out literally every single day. So now, without wasting any further time, let's get into how to find jobs on Kijiji and Indeed. Let's just get a quick hands-on, and then I think that should be it for the video.
Okay, so this is how Indeed website looks like. Now you may not see the exact same homepage as you're seeing here, just because I've already registered with Indeed. You would have to register with Indeed just like you do at any other website. For example, how you register with Gmail, or say with Facebook. It's quite similar to that. You just have to register. Now this is how you find jobs. Now first off, you need to select your location. For example, if just because I stay in Kitchener-Waterloo location, that's how I search there. So after you put, if you stay in Toronto, just put Toronto, and that's about it. Now let's search part-time job here. Just click on find job, and this is how you can see all kind of part-time jobs which are looking to hire people. So now, just like it says, you can see literally how much salary they're looking to pay, which is $15, which is the basic salary here, the base pay here in Ontario. Then they're hiring both full-time, part-time employees here. Now you can see a lot of information here. So the main thing I want to focus on is this part here. So in the hiring insights, they've mentioned about urgently hiring. So this is something which you can take advantage of. So these are the people who are looking to hire at a very urgent basis. So this is something which should have your first priority. Try to get in contact, in touch with these people who are urgently hiring, so you can get an immediate response. Now this is something which I want to mention. Now in terms of finding a job at Shoppers Drug Mart, or something which has got a profession into it, for example in this case it's the pharmacy profession, always check out for qualifications which they are looking for, and if they match with the qualification you have got. Again, you can look for all the requirements, and you can search for what the job position is going to look like. So this website is going to give you a detail about how your job is going to look like, what the requirements are, and literally everything, every fine detail in it. So again, you can search for things like recent jobs that are posted, or jobs posted a week back. Now this is something which helps you find, if you, for example, this I've searched in healthcare field because this is what I am interested in. If you're interested in customer service field, again you've got a lot of filters there, just like you shop on any online website. So again, if you have any salary options there, if you have any salary expectations, you can always go ahead and click on the expectation which you've got, so they can only showcase those jobs which could provide you with your expected salary. Now this is how the Kijiji would look like. Again, this may not be how your homepage would look after you register. It could definitely look something similar to this. Again, Kijiji is exactly the same of like how Indeed looks like. This is how you can search for the location close to your place. So again, in Kijiji, you can just go on the search button, post part-time jobs, and it will give you a wide list of all the part-time jobs available. There's something also called as Zip Recruiter, which can help you with finding jobs here. So more or less it's exactly similar. So yeah, you have to just upload your resume, and that should be all about it.
Should I say it now? I think I should. If you like my channel, please consider to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and comment down below what you want to watch next.